Welcome back, Gundam guys and Gundam gals. PatrickGrade here from GGInfiniteNews.com. And today we'll be taking a look at the Barnaby Brooks figure from the SH Figuarts line. Now, this character comes from the Tiger and Bunny anime, which is a pretty excellent anime. I've watched the first 10 episodes or so, and I enjoy it pretty well, so if you haven't seen it, give it a try. And this is my first experience with an SH Figuarts figure. I've always wanted to get one, but I've always been kind of wary of where to start and what series to go with. And since I'm not too knowledgeable about the Kamen Rider stuff, I really didn't want to jump in there quite yet. So I was pretty excited to see that they had a Tiger and Bunny subline, and Gundam Guy was kind enough to let me borrow his figure so I can take a look at it and show you guys. But anyway, here on the front, got a nice big window showing off the figure inside, a profile shot of the figure, some line art of Barnaby Brooks from the anime, and of course the logo for the Tiger and Bunny anime. Then on the back we have some comic book style panels with information including showing off his good luck mode, which is an oversized foot, a pretty nicely posed figure there, and product placement's a big deal about this anime. You can see there's an Amazon logo there in Crusade, and on the figure Bandai. So every character in the anime has some sort of real life product placement. So that's kind of cool, I guess. This packaging is pretty simple, looks nice, but it's pretty typical for SH Figuarts stuff. So let's take a look inside. So inside you get this vacuum packaging here with an exaggerated size foot, which is for his good luck mode. A couple different hands you can swap out, open hand and closed fist, as well as a separate arm guard that you can swap out if you want to with a different company logo. So if you care about what product placement's on the figure, you can customize that a little bit. Also in the box you get a Tamashii base with the character's name here on the bottom in the clear red with the sponsorship logo there. And of course this is a standard Tamashii arm, the 3 bends with a waist grip hand here. And a real simple page of instructions is telling you how to swap off the hands and the arm guard and the foot, and how to assemble the Tamashii stage, or however you pronounce that word correctly. Alright, so I knew from the moment I took the figure out of the packaging that I was really impressed with it. If you haven't played with an SH Figuarts before, it's quite different from your normal, everyday, store-bought figure, like the DC Universe figures or Iron Man 6 inches or whatever. There's a lot of heft to it. The feet have die-cast metal, and the plastic feels really nice. So overall, the feeling of the figure is really unique when compared to typical American store-bought figures. So I don't know if this is how other SH Figuarts are, but it really makes me want to try out different lines and see what else is out there. So anyway, as far as colors go, you can see there's a real vibrant red, a light pink, and a bright white, as well as a mechanical kind of gray, or gunmetal gray in the middle, and on the back of the legs. And when you get in close to the figure, you can see there's clear areas here. They're kind of a clear pink color. If you haven't seen the anime, when he is powered up, all these areas kind of have a neon glow to them. So it'd be kind of cool if there's a way to light up these areas to make them glow. But maybe they'll release a special edition figure that can have some kind of gimmick like that. There's a lot of clear pink there as well on the shoulder pads, and on the backpack detail, and on his bunny-like ears here. And just be aware that some of these parts are really sharp. The shoulder blades here and his ears have a very sharp point to them, so be careful when handling it. It can either be easy to cut yourself or break them off. The head sculpt is very nice. Some real nice detail painted in there. The eyes are a light blue with some silver and red detail outlined there. So as far as product placement goes, there's a nice clear Bandai logo there on the chest plate. On the right forearm, the Amazon Japanese website address. And on the other forearm is the Crusade logo. I'm not sure what Crusade is, but there it is. There's also the bunny logo there on the left of the chest. A lot of nice mechanical detail sculpted into the plastic there. The knees have 2 tones of red. And then on the bottom of the feet there's some panel lining as well as some pink paint. So overall, the attention to detail and the paint applications are top notch in this figure. There are a few QC issues. Some oddness there on the top of the thigh. And something else I saw somewhere, but I can't recall where it was. But for having so many paint applications, they're all pretty good, so you can forgive a mess up here and there. As far as articulation goes, starting at the bottom, The feet can bend forward and backward quite a bit. And even though there's plastic surrounding the ankles, it's soft, so it can kind of bend out of the way when you twist the ankle, and it snaps back in place when you have it straight ahead. There's a toe joint there that comes up a little bit, and plenty of back and forward movement there. The knee has a 180 bend. The shoulders can go 360. The shoulder pads are on a separate hinge joint, but they do get in the way when you try to bring the arm up too far. Elbow has almost a 180 bend. The fists can swivel. There's two areas of articulation in the chest, an upper ab crunch, and then a little bit of a swivel there at the bottom of the torso, and twisting at the top as well. The head can turn to either side about that much. The collar there gets in the way. It can look straight down almost, but nothing really as far as bending upwards. And on the backpack, these little things here, whatever they are, can swivel around as well. So here's the final accessory for the body. This is the good look mode foot and leg. You can pull off the right leg from the hip joint and replace it with this one. This is an exaggerated, oversized foot, quite big, of course, when compared to his actual feet. And this first appeared, I think, in episode 4 or 5 of the anime. As far as articulation goes, the same double knee joint bend. No side-to-side swivel on the ankle, well, maybe a little bit, but plenty of forward and backward. And there's an extra piece here that moves up and down as well. So there's a lot of nice detail there. Some mechanical detail down the side. The plastic is real nice and nicely painted. And just exaggerated details all over, including on the bottom of the foot. So the first time I was trying to swap this out, I was a little nervous because it's a real tight joint. But it's pretty tough, so just pull it away. You can have the little friction peg there at the bottom. Line it up and stick it back inside. And you get a good snap. And there he is with his good look mode foot. And it definitely changes the height. You can't stand on both feet at the same time, or less, only if you have the knee bent up. And it's kind of funny in the anime, the first time they use it, when Barnaby is walking away, his foot's still all enlarged and he's walking with a limp kind of thing, so it's kind of a funny moment, him powered up but can't really walk right. But anyway, that's how the foot looks. There's no die cast on this foot, it's all plastic, so it's not quite as heavy as the actual other leg. And this kind of comes up a little bit further, I guess. And it shows in the box you're supposed to put it like a drop kick kind of deal using the Tamashi action stand. And there's my best attempt at that so far. Using the Tamashi stand, you can get pretty good aerial poses out of it. It's a little too heavy to swivel out to the side very much. It kind of swivels back down. Still very nice to have a stand included. So deciding whether or not to get into a new toy line or a new figure or a new hobby is always kind of risky at the beginning. So you want to be impressed with your first purchase. You don't want to feel like you wasted your money or got something that you didn't like. So as a first foray into the SH Figuarts line, at least the Tiger and Bunny series, I could definitely enjoy this one very much. Everything about the figure is high quality. The paint applications, the die-cast feet, the joints, and the attention to detail on the sculpt, and the overall feel of the kit is just fantastic. So I was very happy to have this as my first experience with the figure line. It definitely sets the bar pretty high. So I look forward to having SH Figuarts as a side hobby, in addition to my Gundam model kits and Transformer figures and stuff. If you're interested in buying these figures but you're not quite sure, I would definitely recommend it. Find a design that you like, or any of the other subject matters that SH Figuarts does, and definitely give it a try. Now the Tiger and Bunny things seem to be a little more expensive for some reason. This guy retails for about $50 on Amazon. Brock Bison is also out. He's $50, and those two are easy to find for the most part. But the Wild Tiger, I believe, is the first one that came out, and that's a little hard to find right now. And if you do find it, you can pay a little bit more. Like I paid $75 for mine, I think. But it is going to be reissued in April. By May or so, you should be able to see it in the States for a little cheaper. So definitely be on the lookout for it and give it a try if you see one. So I think it's a really excellent line so far, and I look forward to the future releases. So thanks a lot for watching my first review on an SH Figuarts figure. So I'm kind of at a loss where to go next as far as SH Figuarts go. I already have the Wild Tiger and Rock Bison, which I'm going to review here shortly. And I don't know much about Kamen Rider or the One Piece series. So if you have a recommendation as far as what SH Figuarts line to get into next, let me know which have the best quality and overall value for the monies, because it is definitely a pricey thing to get into. So yeah, give me some advice and help me out there. I appreciate it. So let me know what you think with a comment down below. Like if you do, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I would really appreciate it. And thanks to Gundam Guy for letting me borrow this figure. As much as I didn't need it, I have a new hobby, fascination, so that's excellent for my wallet. I really appreciate it. And thanks a lot for watching, and I will see you soon.